rush this morning, didn't get to record, you know, my earlier parts. Got woken up from my dispatcher. He found me a load going to Atlanta. Got deadhead up to Summerville, South Carolina, right outside of Charleston. So he told me, he woke me up, had to go start the truck, cold outside. Just not ideal. I gotta be there before 1. It's 11:02. I'm still 147 miles away, so. And I gotta stop and get fuel too, so that's looking like a big L. But I'm gonna do my part. Call it my dispatcher talking to the broker right now, so hopefully I, you know, 10, 20, 15 minutes late. Hopefully they don't trip about that. But it's a good load going to Atlanta. So hopefully I get to catch it. I'll see y'all in South Carolina. They wasn't tripping. They didn't even question why I was late. So that's a W right there. They gave me dock door 205. Let's get back in right there. Supposed to be getting a load of frozen vegetables. So let's get back into this door. Play some more of my favorite game, the waiting game.
3 hours later.
Here at the pilot in Summerville, South Carolina. Stopping here. I don't usually come to the pilot. Just getting a little swig of fuel. Only 240 miles to go. Load's running at -10. It's a load of frozen broccoli. Got a couple spots up there. I don't want to risk going closer to Atlanta. The closer you get to Atlanta, the less parking they're gonna have. So I'll just wake up here in about 7 hours and head on into Atlanta. Right here, this truck stop, I think it's exit 125 right here. Gaston right here, they got some good food right here in this truck stop. I ain't gonna get none this time, but if anybody ever stops here, it is pretty good. And for the most part, every time I stop here, because I come to Columbia a lot, they have a lot of, they always have parking. So it's a nice little, you know, truck stop, not a franchise truck stop, but a little mom and pop type. That's where I usually park at. So you can park along with the grass. Right here in this RV's parking, you can park over here. And right here, they stack out right here in the middle. So you'll wake up and have 10 trucks out here in front of you. All over the curb. Park along that curb right there. It's parking everywhere. My boy got the satellite. Look what that is right now. So it's some type of satellite. Like some satellite TV in there. I haven't watched TV in my truck in a long time. Try to be respectful of other drivers. This is my refrigerator unit. Get pretty loud. In the winter time, it's not that loud, but summertime, this trailer scream all night. I done got used to it, but try to not inconvenience non-reefer drivers. So try to at least leave spots between me and another truck. That way, if you come park next to me, you know it's a reefer, and that's your problem. Let's go off duty. So about 5:23 right now. 7 hours from now, about a little after midnight, I can wake up, start driving, go unload. That up. It was already on continuous. So, yeah. Get ready to eat some food. Haven't ate all day. Do a little walk around every time I'm done driving, just in case. But yeah, about to get ready. get something to eat and get in this bed. Hopefully it don't get too cold tonight. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, y'all. It's a cold morning. They say 45, but that wind killer right now. So we about to stop and get some fuel real quick. I got a load last night. Dispatcher called me with a load going from Atlanta to Jacksonville, Florida. So that puts me through the house. Hopefully I can make it there today. So that'd be good. I usually go through the house pretty much once or twice a week. Hopefully I have enough time. I got 5.5 hours right now. I need to take a 3-hour break, and then I think I gained 4, so that'd be the hours I need to get into Savannah. So hopefully at Walmart they usually maybe take 1.5 to 2 hours. Go back to the staging area, finish my 1-hour break there. The other, my 3-hour break, I mean, and then continue on to pickup. I gotta be in Atlanta to my pickup in Atlanta at 10 o'clock. So is this the right exit? Yeah, it is right now. Loves, man. Sure, 128 plus, I say about 4 hours, 240 down into Hinesville, and then another 100 into Jacksonville. So I need to pump at least. How I calculate it is I pump for every mile I drive. I put $1 worth of gas, fuel in there, because fuel is $5 a gallon for the most part. So I just pump, I usually get on the low end 5 miles per gallon. So I just pump $1 in per mile. I already know I'm losing that driving. So 240 plus 129 left. That's 370, another 70, so about $450 I gotta pump in. Cool. Let's see what pump we're at. Pump 20. Got that pump started. Do a little check. Never hurts. next, man. Get some fuel. I'm back, man. That cashier in there taking her time. Got an attitude. You don't like working at Love's, man. Gonna find you another job. Ain't my problem. But we got 129 miles to College Park. We're going to Costco in College Park. I mean, I go there a lot as well. All these places that we're gonna see in videos, or that you've seen in the past 2 videos, I go to these places. Those are my go-to places. Jacksonville, the load I'm picking up in Atlanta goes to Jacksonville, Florida, to Publix. Publix might as well give me a retirement benefits, because I go there all the time. I say 60% of my loads go to drop off in Jacksonville, Florida at Publix. That's one spot I always go to. Go to a lot of places in Jacksonville, but that and Walmart and Jacksonville have to be the top spots I go to. Usually when I go somewhere, when I get a load, just say if I'm leaving the house, if I'm loading, just say from Savannah to Houston, Texas, I'm looking for a load that comes back towards Florida, in Jacksonville, to be exact. The special thing about Jacksonville is, especially living in southeast Georgia, is that Jacksonville is 30 miles away from the Georgia border. Loads going to Florida pay way more than they do coming into Georgia. So I book loads to Florida, to Jacksonville, because they pay more and it's not that far from the house. 109 miles, I think, so 109 to 120 miles. So it kind of works out, because I can book loads to Florida, right? Northern Florida. And if I don't find nothing in Jacksonville, which I usually don't, I could just deadhead up to Savannah. It's like 150 miles max, depending on where you go in Savannah. So it kind of works out. I rarely take loads south of Orlando into like Miami area, because it's very hard to get out of those areas. They pay, if you look at loads, and maybe one day we'll look at them, if you look at loads going into Miami, they all pay extremely good. But they pay you good because they know that you're not going to find nothing coming out. And, you know, if I take a load to Miami, it's, 400 plus miles, deadhead back up to Georgia if I can't find nothing in Florida. If I can't find nothing in Jacksonville, most likely I'm not going to find nothing in Miami. The farthest south I usually go is Cape Canaveral, Orlando. I go to Orlando a lot. I go to a lot of Publix in Orlando, the one in Lakeland, the Walmart in Winter Haven. I usually go to those spots right there. So y'all will see a lot of repetitive shippers and receivers. Like my plan is right now, I know I'm going Jacksonville. I know I'm going towards the house. Make it home tonight. If by close of business today, my dispatcher doesn't find me a load out of Jacksonville, as soon as I unload in Publix in the morning, I know just to deadhead back up to Savannah. Because I'd rather go where there's more like probability of a load, which would be towards Savannah. That area doesn't pay as well, but it pays better than Florida. So I usually just deadhead from Jacksonville up there. For the most part, I usually run my go-to, if it's available, I usually run Savannah to Jacksonville every day, like every night, if I can. But for the most part, those loads aren't available. But we'll see. It's only Tuesday. So Wednesday morning, still got all the way. I work up to Saturday, so we still got a couple more days to drive. So we'll see where it goes. We got 124 miles left in College Park, man. I talk to y'all when I get there. What's going on, guys? Just got unloaded. Took them a couple hours, but that worked out in my favor. Just walking through here, making sure there's no damage to the trailer. Yeah, thank y'all for watching, man. If there's anything y'all would like to see, just let me know in the video, in the comments. I appreciate it, man. You have a good day.